The trap that the Maasai tell us that they are currently held in surrounds shrinking land areas for grazing, loss of stock in the drought cycle, poor quality of carcass into the abattoirs for sale, so their income streams are low because of the quality of their carcasses. That's the trap they're in today, and that's the trap they want to spring themselves out of. And their future vision is to be able to provide higher quality carcasses to the abattoir so that they get a much better price. And in order to provide that high quality, they've set up a field school for demonstration and learning among all the families involved in the SARD livestock group, so that they can all move together and hit that future vision of being able to survive the drought and have a better price on the animals as they hand them on to the abattoirs.
I'm Isaac Nemuta.
I'm Penina Sintami.
We are the facilitators of the Kekonyuki SARD Livestock Field School. This is where we can sit, talk about issues, solve problems. And my work also is actually to guide the learning process in the school. We talk about the drought, natural resource management, preparedness to drought, marketing issues, together with policy and advocacy innovations in our community.
Endim. Na ako nani nyana na respa na banga respa. Endim abango ne isidai. Na gedi ngojit. Eri mwesi. Ngabela ni boke.
My grandmother has explained how it was before. First of all, she said that when they were young, there was very big trees all over. There were very big wild animals, like elephants were there, rhinos were there. Compared to now, they got extincted because of the forest has been destroyed, and also because of settlement.
And we see the field school bringing the youth to work with the older generation as they evolve their livelihood to fit more closely in a modern, shrinking world.
This house deals with the training on natural resource management and drought mitigation innovations. As you can see in the first picture is the characteristics of the drought, actually when it hits our land. And this is how we are training the community to understand the use of murals and the pictures. It is even characterized by the lack of water in the land. We lack pasture, and our cows grow very thin, and actually we look for water from far distances. We also have a crisis that our animals also die. They die because of lack of pasture. And therefore, we also have our pastoralists normally migrate to other places in search of greener pastures.
Our pastoralists are always complaining of lack of market. But also when we come to the towns, we find populations in the towns who also need to get that produce of meat, which is highly nutritious, but they cannot afford. I think the challenge is to link the two. There's a lot of enormous potential beef market in these rural settlement areas, and we have our poor pastoralists in the rural areas producing livestock. I think this is an issue of market access. The barriers need to be overcome so that there is connection between these two huge potentials of production and consumption.
The idea for a field school for the Maasai came from Michael Kibu's exposure to the crop field school experience in Kakamega that FAO has been supporting over the LLL platform, where these experiences are being shared. If you negotiate, if you renegotiate, your business credibility will drop, and they will throw the rest away. You now have got to go back to the farmers and tell them. And where we've managed to arrange for face-to-face meetings between Michael and between Habakkuk, who's run a very successful field school supported by FAO in Kakamega on crops.
In collaboration with this organization, we are able to give our farmers the market prices on daily basis.
So this concept has moved across, where Michael has taken it on and reinvented it entirely to suit the Maasai circumstance, to suit the Maasai method of learning through pictures and through discussion and through seeing and through physical experiences.
Mtu mzima ukimwonyesha vile picha iko kama ni ya ng'ombe ambaye amekonda, ndio rahisi atashika kuliko maana ajui kusoma. Kwa hivyo kumwonyesha picha tunataka tukae hivi, ataelewa zaidi na ndiye atashika vizuri haraka. Kwa hivyo maana mimi ndio memba wa ile Abattoir ya Kiserian, na pia mimi ndio chairman wa hii shule, ndio tukaanza hiyo mradi ili tuangalie kama tutainua community wale wako pale waelewe vile tunafanya kazi pamoja. Maana kama watu wakistahili kuweka watakuwa na ng'ombe mnono ambaye wataleta katika soko lile la Kiserian, ambaye nalo lita promote wale members ambaye ni wako katika field school.
SAD is an organization which was initiated by the FAO, Food Agricultural Organizations, and it means Sustainable Agriculture for Rural Development. And we started as an association of different farmers in the community to do good production, value adding. We buy the emaciated cows, we feed them, and then they grow fat, and then we market at higher price.
We have 2 field school coordinators, young woman Penina, young man Isaac, and we see the school acting as a way to bring closer together the workings and decision makings of men and women, which are traditionally in Maasai culture kept very separate.
Here we have a well-managed slaughterhouse. So here you take your cattle, they are slaughtered in this slaughterhouse, and the meat and products, meat is transported to other places, to Nairobi, to other towns.
The way we teach is we use the murals, the pictures. We explain to them how they should, for example, sow the grass in the fodder banks, how to plant the trees, how they should water them. We have so many resources that are not in use. So the resources we have, we want to put them into use. Also, we want to change how our community is living. We want to eradicate poverty in the community. So these are the things we don't want to see again in our community.
As the Maasai addressed their future vision of improving the quality of the animals, they were going to deal with the water supply, harvesting issues for drought, the fodder banking issues for dealing with drought, and also the changes in range management that they're going to have to bring in as the land squeeze comes and the area available for their grazing is smaller and smaller. What's interesting about the impact of this future vision that they're striving towards is that at one and the same time we will see hygienic meat, safer meat going to slum dwellers, and better incomes and sustainable resource management going to Maasai pastoralists, one of the most marginalized and poverty-ridden groups in Kenya. One of the remarkable things that Michael Kibui has brought is, with one local vision, we're going to hit 2 very important and very difficult development targets: hunger and safe food in the slums, sustainable resource management, and income to pastoralists, to the Maasai.